Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Ultimate General. Ultimate General? Yeah, Ultimate General. Civil War with me, your host, Luckymarine. Sorry, I'd entirely forgotten what we were doing. Not the first time, won't be the last. And this leads right on from Chancellorsville. Didn't even give us a chance to sort our army out. Doesn't even give us a chance to go to camp. Let's go for it. I wasn't going to tag this on to the end of the last episode. That last episode was enormous. So, again, apologies for that, but in a little bit. Not really. Now in command of Sedgwick's Corps, who is so not our troops this time. Good. Our pickets reported a few rebel brigades dispatched to meet your army. Alright. Hurry up and secure the crossroads across. Words are hard. Hurry up and secure the crossroads located near Salem Church before the rebels. A small ridge can help them to block our path. I ain't got much then. Alright, we'll head up this way. Tompkins, what are you? Napoleon. What do you have? The 55? Really? And supplies as well. We'll come down through this area of woods. No what? If this ends up being a defensive position, we'll be firing from the woods into a defensive position. We'll go the other way instead. We'll come up through here. Sedgwick 2nd Division advances. Excellent. Paster. Let's get you in here. Grant. Let's get you up this road. What is this? Limber, unlimber. Selected paste out there. Grant up that road, along with Neil. Harris, you join them. And let's see if we can spot anything. A little bit risky using our general to spot things, but and we'll speed up time. You in that field. Charlotte, over this way. Let's get you to catch up. And brown. From you out that way. Okay. You're down this way. Where are you going? Alright. Brown and Bartlett. Let's clear out these woods. They're really going to be cold there. I suppose they're not our soldiers, are they? No. Pull back. Balls. Yeah, you can tell they're not armed men. Wheaton, let's get you to that location. No. Yeah, go on then. And Wheaton. Into that location. Need you running. If you're going to sit out in the open, we will cannon you. It's going to be fun. Who are you aiming at? How about the ones that are out in the open? You line up right behind. You set up that, and let's push Bartlett around here. Right, I expected Wilcox to run into Shayla, allowing Wheaton to fire over his head, but flanking shots into Wilcox. Flanking shots into Wilcox. And into Sam's. Excellent. Get you into those woods. Bartlett and Neil line up just so. Let's get these lots sorted out so we can fit Wheaton in. Get shots on. Go on before they can organise themselves. Excellent. Let's try and break Wolford. Some dead ground here. We didn't see Mahone until he was alongside Wolford. Let's push you into flank of Wolford. Good. We'll probably allow them to come out of that cover one more time. Can we cheekily take out Lee? Nope. One volley. Come on, you don't need to back close. Into canister. Range. Get them to rout. Have another few volleys into them before they leave. Still not been seen. Weirds me out a little bit. You pull back ever so slightly. Let's allow them to make the wrong mistakes. Right, let's get you running into them. Still hidden. Let's keep you running, and let's bring in Harris now. Now that we've spun these cannons around. No, you need to run. Make them around. We can. Good. Right, keep pressing. I'd really like another volley on this before we turn and face Wilcox. You need to run. I need to continue to press Walton and Cable. Alright, let's move. Well, I suppose these aren't our men. Harris, what the hell are you doing? Suppose you are in the middle of nowhere. Let's press in here. Can't select Bartlett, unfortunately. Let's get you 3 to try and dislodge Wilcox. Come on, Grant, one more volley into Cable and he's gone. Grant, what are you pissing about? Come on. Grant, you've not taken a shot in a while. Do you need resetting? dark side. Where have you come from? But I'll continue firing into that. You continue firing into it as well. Grant, whenever you feel like firing this cable. No. Harris, you come down, you might be able to use your weapons. Grant has obviously had a brain fart. Oh. No. Concentrate on the ones that are out in the open. There we go, Grant. That's how you do it. Fucking retard. Still can't click Grant. Again. Just get in there. That must have been at the very limit. I'm putting all that blame on Grant and in his inability to get a volley off for the past 5 minutes. Well, there's quite a few of them. Why were you turning around? Brown was in the middle of some dodgy maneuver, which exposed his flank and his rear to these guys over here. So they're now dead. So just charge in there. Harris, I need you back into that. We only have to hold for 9 minutes. Or still do a grunt. Go on, just take a shot. having to wrap. Having to wrap 2 infantry units in to try to take out 1 artillery unit when it's hand-to-hand combat. 1,400 men. Can't deal with 200 in a timely manner. If you get infantry into artillery, it should be a little bit like a supply wagon. Well, good job they weren't my men. Well, you could tell that they weren't our men. How easily they turned and fled. Okay, it's not ours. Okay, is that Chancellorville done? Defense Superior Service Medal. Yeah, I assume this is for Chancellorville. Okay. Okay. Do we get it twice? 4,369 prisoners exchanged for 1,000 additional recruits. I think we got yet again the shitty side of the stick there. Oh well. Oh, 3 career points. Let's go for economy. Let's get discounts on the equipment. You've all been fixed. We have a couple of brigadier generals that we can pick up if needs be. Let's get rid of all this. We have many of them. Probably end up using them at some point. Get rid of the skirmishing rifles. Cav, we don't use them. We'll keep the rest. We don't use 6-pounders anymore. All the 12-pounder howitzers. All the 10-pounder ordnance. All the 10-pounder parrots. So, 500,000 in the bank and 72,000 soldiers to try and pad out what we lost. Loomis. Let's get you sharpshooter. Extra spotting. If you can see him, then you can shoot him. It's fairly obvious, really.
Yes, sir.
Rookies, and then pad you out with veterans. Walton, you only need rookies. Brewster, again, we'll leave him to the end. If we can get him just veterans to keep his experience this high, then we'll do that. You just need rookies. Pad the rest out with veterans. Wagner. Rookies. And then veterans. We'll chuck. Sims is back. You can go in there. There we go. Garfield. Kelly. Daniel looks like he took a bit of a hammering. Hinchelman, again, took a bit of a hammering.
Sir, yes, sir!
Fits you. Grab the ammunition. Hubbard will probably lead to the end as well. Try to keep this this experience quite high. Bartlett. No, there's just too many losses there. Greg. We'll get you some veterans to pad you out. Spencer rifles. Could do with a load of Harper's Ferry again. $286. Could supply them with Colts. Go for the mounted speed. There we go. Manson, you just need rookies.
Sir, yes, sir!
As do you, Hobson. And you. Nope. We might have to disband one of this lot.
Form line!
Yep, disband you. We'll use those Harper's Ferry rifles to spread out between the rest of the dudes. You grab more ammunition for you. Done again. More ammunition for you. Have you all with the Palmetto? So we can fill you out. Let's put a colonel in charge of you. Ashmore. Endurance course. Who's here? No one really. Let's put him in charge. Can have a major. You can have a major. You can have a colonel. I will disband you. Let's check Major General as division command there. Doppler. Swap you out. Plume. Right, that's brought the efficiency up a little bit. I'll grab horsey stuff again. So we have a spec kernel, but at the same time we can also buy 2 brigadier generals. So we'll do that. I'll check you in there. Swap you out for a kernel.
Yes, sir.
And you. And you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Back to Bristol. We're going to keep you... it's a little bit expensive, but keep his experience high.
Sir, yes, sir.
Woods. 1717. We have them in the armory. I suppose we should use them. We're going to pad you out with veterans as well. That's going to be expensive.
Sir, yes, sir.
Hubbard again. And Greg. And Young. 1400 Harper's Ferries. Still knocking about.
Form line.
What's the next thing that we go for? Second Winchester. Might as well spend some of this on Springfield M1861. Range of 400 meters. Spencer's only 400 of them, and they don't come up around too often. So even if we outfitted with 440, let's get rid of you. Even if we outfitted with 440, there won't be enough to filling up the shop for us to be able to support somebody having it. So a load of those, and we'll give them Loomis Division can have it. Oh, there's a decent amount in the shop. So Loomis can have them. Walton, I want you to have them as well. That frees up a load of Harper's Ferries. So we can just trickle them down. Who's got the crappy rifles? Let's give you Harbour's Ferry. Hobson. Again, Harbour's Ferry. How many do we have left? 1400 in the armory. Okay. We'll keep them in the armory, just to pad out. The next time we incur losses. You lot, however, you need better rifles than what you've got. We'll go down to Springfield 1855s. There's plenty in the armory, there's plenty in the shop. Dark as the Harper's Ferry. Did I really give him Harper's Ferry? $18.55, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Quinn, let's get you 1855s as well. I was just looking at the numbers. Just looking at the designation. And let's swap you lot out for 1855s as well. Range of 340 as opposed to, what have you got? 250, yeah. Maybe not. We'll get you all up to 1,000. I think that's where we'll leave it. If we see these entering the field of battle, we know that poop's hit the fan. What are these? Napoleon, Parrot, Parrot, Napoleon. Should probably get another artillery brigade in here. If we can afford it. Sure we can. Yeah, we've got plenty of Napoleons in the armory.
Sir, yes, sir!
I'll do. Okay. So we have plenty of men in reserve. Manpower's not a problem. We are seemingly burning our way through quite a lot of money. I think more points into politics and economy. Yep, still not putting anything into reconnaissance. Still don't think we need to put anything into reconnaissance. Defense Superior Service Medal. Defense Superior Service Medal. Why do we get two? No idea. Maybe because it was such a horrifically long episode, the game decided to give us two. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be it for this episode. We'll be doing the second Winchester and the lead up to Gettysburg. Minus 10% enemy morale because we beat them at Chancellorsville. I get an extra 5 reputation here, which will push us up to 67. Should be a morale boost of at least 7. Perhaps. Maybe 8. Or we might be able to reduce the size at Gettysburg. Well, at Gettysburg, apparently, we win by some significant margin. Okay, I've been Luckymarine as always. You lot have been amazing. Join me next time for second Winchester. Until then, do take care.